It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. I'm going to say it loud. I'm going to say it proud. Soccer fans, come a little closer. It's Nedbank Cup time again. As Nedbank kick off with another very successful, can't believe, 12th season of the Nedbank Cup. What a track record. They're encouraging all of us to kick off our own money goals as well. Here to chat a little bit of finance and football is our very dear friend Desmond Osman from Nedbank. Des, welcome back, buddy.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All the best for 2020. I know it's the first time we've connected properly, and what a cool thing to connect over. Absolutely love it. 12 years, buddy.
12 years.
12 years.
12 years.
We know in the development of football alone, never mind all of the cool things that kind of happen on the peripheral around the Nedbank Cup, but just the role it plays in the development of the game, that is massive. What has it meant to the country and to the fans, do you think?
Look, I always say to fans, and when they see me in the roads, I say, you know what? We didn't have a Baroka FC until
exactly.
We didn't have a TX Galaxy.
I was going to say.
Now they are champions.
Champions.
You know, but so entrenched we are in football as a country and so entrenched we are in football as a bank. For us, it's just, it's such a feeling to be 12 years deep. And in 12 years, we've been able to change so much, not just for the bank, but for fans, for South Africans. It's been a journey. It's been a real journey.
And it continues to evolve now more than ever because we need a fresh voice in finance.
100%.
And football offers you a connection to the people, to a section of the market that desperately want and need help. And this gives you that platform, that opportunity. The theme this year is football and finance.
Yeah.
And you think that might go, you know, for someone who's playing in the Premier League in England, football and finance, yeah, it's dollar signs. But football and finance in a South African context might seem like unlikely partners. How are you merging the two?
So I think it started out, yes, 12 years ago. I mean, we were the only league or only sponsorship that said, you know what, we are not going to wait for the winner to win it all at the end. We're going to give a prize to every single one of the 32 teams that play. So with the Nedbank Cup, when you get knocked out as number 32, you walk away with 150,000 rand.
Sweet.
All the way to number 32. And this has allowed teams to be able to actually grow themselves. I mean, the story of Baroka, these guys were knocked out first round, third round, second, fourth. And it grew their business because they were always able to take something home. And for us, that is the astutiveness of financially trying to get teams into the leagues, but also it's big business. It creates for soccer families, it creates for soccer players. You are taking teams that probably were never heard of before, a small township team, and you are turning them into a PSL competing team, which is just phenomenal.
Turning them into cup-winning teams in the case of like a TS Galaxy. That's crazy to me. We talk about the connection to the fans, and I would imagine many fans in South Africa share the sentiment, are probably scraping together their rands to go and watch games now. There is a sense of desperation, a sense of fear around the financial state of the country at the moment. We just can't escape it.
Very true.
How are you guys addressing that on the ground level with your clients?
You know, this year has kicked off with quite an interesting theme for us because we feel it. We know that the market is tough. We started this year with kick off your money goals, simply because when things are tough, you need a plan. Yeah. That's where you need to start. It's not as simple as, well, everything is fine, I'll just do what I did yesterday.
Denial doesn't work anymore,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're really advising our client base, we're advising our employees, we're advising our own selves as a bank that you gotta have a plan. You gotta sit down and say, what is it that I'm trying to achieve? You gotta be more clearer. You gotta view things differently. What was your money today is still might be your 100 rand, but what it can do has taken quite a turn. So you gotta sit down and say, what is my plan? What's my money goal? If I wanna do X, how am I getting there? Just like a soccer team, if they wanna win a championship, they gotta sit down and say, well, what do we have? Who do we wanna go and get? How do we do this?
How do we afford new players?
And they gotta write that down and actually create a monetary plan. It's the same message we're passing to our customer base. Yes, we've said it a long time ago as banks that you need a budget, but there's never been a more prevalent time in our country than right now for us to really start looking at our goals, the things that we want to achieve, but look at them from a money space and say, what is my money goal? If I'm trying to buy a home, what does that mean from a money perspective? What do I need to do day to day?
Forget about that. I love that. Let's get back to the game. Of course, all of these, these teams, some minnows, now have seen that anyone can do it.
Anyone.
What a David and
TS
Goliath
Galaxy
scenario.
can do it.
TS Galaxy, and they've hit the big time. What are your thoughts for this year? Do you think we'll see another David and Goliath scenario? Do you see a big gun coming in to dominate? What are you feeling about the competition?
Shoot. If anything, I feel like there's a heightened sense of confidence with the smaller guys, just because of what TS Galaxy did. I think there's also a heightened sense of I don't want to call it fear, but sense of importance of this cup with the big guns, because now they realize that, sure, when Chiefs lost that final, it broke their hearts. I mean, there was 7 million on the table.
It might have spurred them on to the success this
that
season,
they're having
buddy.
this season, you know? I mean, with 7 million on the table and you're playing a team that has never played any higher at division than maybe second division, and you lose to them convincingly, you think to yourself, oh my word. And the fans, they let them have it. So I think this year, it just really makes it so much more enticing. Everybody is waiting to see what is going to happen. And my prediction, I'd love to see another David and Goliath, to be truthful. I really would love to see it. We already have some
All I'm
interesting
saying
games
is
coming
if
up.
Chiefs make that final this year, it's going to be tough to beat them in the kind of form that they're in at the moment. So a little bit later, we're going to be revealing an opportunity to get not just VIP, it doesn't say presidential suite on it. Very, very nice. But that's going to be linked to the Mobi Money account. So just to educate the viewers quickly, what is the Mobi Money account?
Well, you know us, we always try to bring our very exciting new innovations out when we are out with the Nedbank Cup. Just things that can help our communities and our customers. And the Mobi Money account is something that helps everybody. Whether you're already banked or unbanked, it allows you to have an account on your phone instantly by just having a cell phone number and an ID. But I'm going to break this down to you guys a little bit further a little bit later.
Yeah, I think that'll help a huge amount of people in the country as we speak. But you want to stick around because we're going to take a look at how Nedbank's Mobi Money account can win you those very special tickets, some VVVIP access to the Nedbank Cup final.